are you doing today?
It's Nicole.
And Ed.
And we're with West Coast Haunts.
And today we're at the Mizpah Hotel, and we have a great investigation, which we're going to show you about the lady in red.
Yes, so come with us while we go inside.
Blocks at some point, and they just left it. They didn't clean it out. They didn't do anything. They just left it. Never touched it.
This is where they used to pull gold and silver out of the mine in the basement of the hotel, of the Mizpah Hotel. So,
Back in 1907, yeah. So there's two parts of our hotel. The annex, like where you checked in, where we met to do the ghost tour, was built in 1906. And then after that was built, they started building the hotel side. And that was built in 1907, or finished in 1907. So like my office upstairs, I have a windowsill in my office that has been boarded up. There's glass on the outside, there's boards on the inside, because at that time, before they built this side, it was open and there was a window there. But now I don't have a window. Now it's just boarded up. If we took the boards down, it would just be the rock wall.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It's pretty cool.
that's cool.
This room, we don't usually let people go in because it's a high voltage area. But I did a ghost tour earlier this morning. Every time I come down here, I shut this door. Today, I came down here, I shut the door, it stayed shut. Usually I come down here and it's back open. It's not an easy door to shut. It's very old and very hard. Every time I come down here, it's usually open. Unless I come down here in the morning, shut it, and go back upstairs. The next morning, if I come down here, it's open.
So is that, I mean...
I don't know what was in here, but I would assume it's something to do with mining, because it's got the
Yeah, it looks like
ventilation. Yeah.
So that could be like mining equipment.
That went back, yeah. Now we have electrical, and we have a completely, if you can look, we have a completely separate door over there that we can access. So nobody that comes down here should have to open this door. And it's all. I don't like this door. That door with the sign on it that says Mizpah Ghosts. I don't like that door. That door opens and closes constantly. And this is our most unique room. Very large step down.
Just step here.
Okay.
Easy, that's where I was. So this is our original vault. And when they designed this vault, they decided they were not going to reinforce the floors, because Nevada has some of the hardest dirt in America.
Yeah.
So 3 miners decided they were going to tunnel in and up and steal all the gold. They succeeded, stole the gold, were never found. The next morning, the bankers opened the vault, saw everything gone, followed the tunnels, and found 2 of the miners were shot. So the extra person decided to be a little too greedy, kill the other 2, and take off with the gold. And he still has never been found. They said that he has buried it out in the middle of the desert. People have looked, never found. So those 2 ghosts, they really enjoy it down here, and they like the kitchen. Multiple kitchen staff have said that they walk in and they're like, hey, you're not supposed to be here. Like, why are you back in the kitchen? And it just vanishes, never to be seen. I don't like this room. This room gives me a very heavy feeling. makes all the hairs on my arms stand up every single time. I was just down here this morning, same feeling. This room hates me.
Aww.
But it's very interesting. So after that happened, they moved the vault upstairs and reinforced everything, and no more break-ins.
I had a great idea. This looks like a heavily fortified
I mean, yeah, look at the walls are like
4 feet.
Yeah.
2 feet.
Yeah.
2 feet thick.
I
It's
think about
insane.
They just needed like 1 foot of concrete on the floor.
concrete on the floor. And then that, and it's amazing when you look at it, like this is 1907,
Yeah, wow.
1906, and it's still
so.
solid. It's pretty amazing.
It is.
Okay, you guys ready to go to the 5th floor?
Yeah.
Let's do
Yeah.
it.
And then on the way out, if you guys want a picture with the caution ghost sign, go right ahead. That's cute.
Get some food first.
And then we're gonna have 5 and close.
Where are you guys like a sit? Like,
So I had a large group. It was about 80 people, and we did not all at once. Like,
How do you
10,
do that?
10 at a time. And we had a person on the 5th, a person in the basement, and a person on the 3rd. Every time I got in the elevator to tell Walter's story,
Your front desk.
Oh,
It was bad.
yeah, and there's no service in here,
No,
so
it was bad.
yeah, it's pretty crazy. In red. So these 3 rooms on this end were her apartments. This was her sitting room, parlor, whatever you want to call it. These 2 rooms were combined in one. And when they did the remodel, they made them into 2. So she was in this room when the guy knocked on the door, pulled her out, stabbed her, drug her across the hallway, and strangled her over here. And she is said to haunt this floor exclusively, although she does like the basement and the kitchen. For some reason, everybody likes the kitchen.
That's where the food is, girl.
Yeah, really.
So these 2 rooms weren't made officially and I want to say the 1950s. I'm not sure on exact time, but when they originally did the remodel, shortly after her death, they pulled the carpet up and there were still blood stains
Oh,
everywhere.
wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Do you want to see the room here?
Yeah, this is.
It's a nice room.
Oh yeah, it's. Yeah, we saw the pictures. Like I said, it has it on the website.
On the website, yeah.
See.
Yeah.
It's
And
definitely.
fun fact. So we have guests who leave the Lady in Red gifts.
Oh, wow.
And so we like to put them up here because they're hidden out of sight and she can take them or leave them as she chooses. We literally have guests who come here not knowing that it's haunted, and when they get here and they see that it's haunted, or like they read reviews or whatnot, they're like, we'd like to cancel our reservation. We did not know this place was haunted. We're not staying here.
But it's so cool though. Why not?
It is. So the ghosts also like to move these chairs quite often. Any of the small chairs on the floors, you can come up, take a look. They're here, and then leave for a few hours, come back up, and they will be different across the hallway, by that table. They like to move the chairs quite often. And this floor, believe it or not, is the coldest, which it shouldn't be because it's the highest. This floor is always the chilliest of the hotel.
Okay.
And they like to move the doors on the stairs.
Oh.
If you ever want to I don't go down the stairs because I'm afraid to be pushed. But yeah, these doors, they don't close very fast, either one. But when you're up here by yourself and the door opens and it takes way longer than that, there's something up here for sure. Yeah, not too many employees use the stairs. Not too many employees go down to the basement.
Oh.
Yeah, very few.
Okay.
So we have to clock in on the third or the second floor annex, so the other part of the building. You have to go up a set of stairs and then a small set of stairs. She refuses to go up there. She says, absolutely not. I was coming down the small set of stairs and I was pushed and I almost fell down the stairs. So they gave her access to sign in elsewhere as opposed to the time clock. Yeah. There's crazy things that happen. Our front desk manager, when he first got hired, end of April. He came, he stayed in a room down the hall for 2 nights. First night he was woken up to his bed shaking. The bed was shaking and the chandelier was going like this. And he said, I'm absolutely not staying here again. If my apartment's not ready, I'm gonna move in anyways and just live there with no furniture. George, can you shut the door? And he stayed here for 2 nights and then jumped ship. Like, absolutely not. I was in the elevator with our maintenance manager and he said something mean about Walter, and I swear to God, we just sat there for 5 minutes. We didn't go anywhere. And I was like, oh my God, you have to apologize and you have to tell him you're sorry and maybe we'll move. Like, who knows where we are in the hotel right now? We could be in between floors, we could be anywhere. He said, I'm sorry, and we started moving. So this is the 3rd floor. This is where our kids are.
This is where we are.
Kids are.
Did you guys bring the little balls?
Yes.
So sometimes the kids are very playful with the balls and sometimes they don't want anything to do with it. Just depends on how they feel. But they're very mischievous. They like to follow you down the hall. The first time I helped out with housekeeping, first they sent me to the 5th floor. Didn't like that floor at all. Then I came down here, and every time I moved from room to room, I felt somebody behind me. The senator died here as well. Key Pittman, I don't know the year, but he died in the middle. No. In the middle of an election cycle, and instead of telling people that he died before the election, they kept him on ice in a bathtub somewhere in the hotel.
Oh, jeez.
And when the election was over and he won, they took the body to Carson City and said, well, he passed away, now we get to decide who is our elector and make all the decisions. So yeah, that's why our cafe downstairs is called the Pittman Cafe. This is a spirit box.
Yeah. It's like they have people to see this.
Mine has been on back order for months. And that's why we don't have it.
Out and
Let people know.
I have music all the time. Just here.
Just here.
Well, in Tonopah.
That's interesting.
So I'm like, do you guys want music? Is there anyone here with us right now? Stories.
Stories. They like the stories. No music.
You want to go to
Are the two little kids here? The guys.
Yeah, because they want,
Unconfirmed stories, yeah.
Are you guys up here playing? Give us a giggle. A truthful heart.
how did Walter die?
We don't actually know if he perished here or if it was outside the hotel and he just gravitated back. We don't know.
Do you know how old he was? Or I guess it said it in there, but didn't it?
I know he was quite young
Yeah.
when he got his license, but when he died, yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah. It would be nice to have our records.
What happened to him?
There was a fire and a flood throughout the years. There was
We got a
one,
couple.
I think the fire was first and then the flood was, no.
How can we get a flood all the way up here? I mean,
Yeah, no, it's a
Yeah, I
good
know.
question. It's a good question.
it seems like we're pretty.
So we are prone to flash floods in this area. So I don't know if it was a flash flood that just accumulated, or if it was just.
Yeah, because it doesn't seem like we're kind of.
So we just had a hurricane. Did you guys hear that?
We send it your way. And right now, normally we'd be in Florida, and it's going across Florida, and then it's going across where we live. So it's.
So it's circling.
Yes, it's.
Most rain, I've lived here for 12 years, not in Tonopah, but in the surrounding areas. Never seen that much rain in my life. This hurricane came, it rained for 3 days straight.
Oh.
So I could see where there could, like if you had immense rainfall, where there could be flooding.
Hey guys, it's Nicole,
And Ed.
and we're with West Coast Haunts. Today we are at the Mizpah Hotel, and we are in Tonopah, Nevada. We are in our room.
The lady in red room.
The lady in red room,
It's
yes.
the most haunted room at the Mizpah.
Yes.
So, but a little bit of history about the area. Tonopah, the meaning of Tonopah in Indian terms was greasewood was Tonov and Pa for water. So it was greasewood water, but it was changed. The translation is Hidden Springs.
Yes. Isn't
So
that beautiful?
yeah,
Hidden
it's really
Springs?
kind of neat that that it was derived from the Indian.
I feel like a lot of things are derived from.
From
Yeah.
from that.
They name everything best.
Yeah, I think so. And also, the reason that silver mining popped up here was that a guy lost his burro, and he went to pick up a rock to throw it at him, and felt that the rock was really heavy, and so then he went and had the rock checked, and they found silver in it, and then it started the rush.
That's
Here to this
so
area.
much fun. How exciting would that be to pick up a rock and you find money in your hands?
Exactly. That's crazy. Crazy deal.
So what else? What else about this place should we know before we start this?
Yeah, before. Oh, well, I had this theory about the lady in red, which we went, as you saw on the tour that we did earlier.
We had a theory.
Had a
That
theory
theory.
that, yeah, well, I guess it was kind of trashed. But my theory was that
We
the
just
lady
have
in
morals. You
yeah,
know?
exactly.
Oh,
The lady in red was a prostitute who people came from all over the United States to see her because she was very high class.
she had the good.
She had evidently she had something special. So, but I thought that maybe she was a kept woman and that some rich banker or something.
Like Pretty Woman.
Like Pretty Woman, yeah. Exactly.
Came in and swooped her.
Came in, swooped her, and kept her here, and went to go on a business trip, missed his train, came back, found her with someone else and then dragged her out into the hallway and stabbed her and strangled her.
Yeah.
And
which is very sad.
so anyway, that's kind of a theory that we were going on, but evidently it was just some jealous
It was
boyfriend, right?
A jealous boyfriend
Yeah.
who felt that he owned her and
Exactly.
no one else could have her. So
we hope to talk to her tonight if possible
yeah.
and see what she has to say. At least we'll try, but you never know who you're going to get.
We're getting some activity.
Yeah, we've been getting,
Yeah.
cat balls have been going off.
Yeah.
So,
we'll see how much more we get tonight.
okay.
So what else about this place shall we know?
I don't know. Do you have anything?
I got nothing.
You got nothing?
I didn't do my homework.
You didn't?
Like you did. Guys, always do your homework.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. It'll come out and bite you sometime.
However,
yes.
there are kids that are in this hotel as well. Very, very sad story that we learned earlier today. Another working girl of the night, she would bring her kids to work, and unfortunately nobody would watch them, so she would lock them up. And she would lock them up in the freezer downstairs. Now the freezer is not like freezers today, guys.
It was an ice box.
It was just an ice box. Like, think of like a cooler, like an ice chest, you know. So they were in the ice chest. However, the ice chest didn't have that much air that came in. So they unfortunately passed at one point during this time, and they're now known to roam the halls of level 3. So
run up and down.
yeah, which is cute. Oh, knock on doors.
Yeah.
Stuff like
Sprint
that.
away.
They just want to play.
Yeah.
So it seems more playful things are going on.
Exactly. Oh, and then the other thing that we saw earlier, right, was that the bank robber dug into the vault.
Yeah. Oh,
that was
gosh.
Cool. That was a cool story.
Yeah.
Dug into the vault. They made away with all the gold that was in the vault. And then they traced them through the tunnels.
Yeah.
And there were 3 of them that did this. Are we talking about you? And 2 of them were found dead. So one of them killed his cohorts, ran away with all the gold, and it's still missing to this day.
Yeah, they never found him. They never found the gold. They have no idea. He got away with murdering 2 people and stealing gold. Lots of gold. I don't know how much one person could carry. But,
I know, but they're still thinking that maybe it was buried someplace up here.
Yeah.
And people have been looking for it.
Right.
So
those gold diggers,
yeah.
Get out here.
Yeah. Anyway, we hope that you're enjoying this. We want to have little talks with you every once in a while, just to get to know you better and to spread joy to the community.
Yeah, and then you get to learn more about us.
Exactly.
So.
And, thank you. And let's get on with the investigation, shall we?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Come along. I am so sorry to hear that, sweetheart. That's not fair for anyone to take anyone else's life. Do you know who your life was taken by?
Effort.
Effort. You want me to put in more effort? Into what? You heard me.
You heard me.
We want to hear from you. We want to hear from you. What do you want to hear from us? We're here from Las Vegas in California. We came all the way from there to come visit you and only you. We've come to learn. Teach us your knowledge.
Terrifying.
What you know?
Probably what you've seen. I haven't even tried to.
There's 3 of us.
There's
3.
Thank you for finally telling me how many you are. Are you all adults, or is it with the 2 children?
Yeah, it could be the mom and 2 children. Huh?
I'm with my children.
Oh, well.
Well, that's a good thing that you're with your children then, right?
I wonder if that's the lady who's
Oh. Wasn't even thinking. Yeah.
Because you know she didn't do that on purpose. That was just a...
gosh,
you know.
No, you did not do that on purpose.
Exactly.
You were just trying to feed your children, and that was the way you knew how. That's the way people did it back then. I mean, really, it's the #1 profession in the world.
Exactly.
She was just doing what everybody does. Worked.
Missy, thank you.
Thank you for probably understanding her.
Yeah.
Because I do, honey, I do.
Yeah.
Attach.
Attach. If you're trying to attach to either one of us, you cannot do that. Just making that clear.
This thing's just going crazy over here.
Footstep.
Footsteps? Are you walking around? They love the sunburst music. It's always calming music. Nothing is fine. That's over
I know it's almost to red. I mean that's
there. No, it's gone. Gone to red a few times.
that's crazy.
Describe.
Describe. What would you like us to describe? Because we kind of want you to describe you guys, but I know you guys can't. You guys can only do so much. With us.
They don't like that.
No, they don't. Am I laying on top of you? I'm sorry. I'm not trying to lay on top of you.
Apparition.
Apparition.
Maybe we'll see it in the camera.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, what we're doing here is that Nicole, thank you for talking to us. Nicole is going to put the spirit box on, put on her blindfold. She's going to have sensory deprivation, and she will not be able to hear anything that I say. because as you'll hear here in a minute,
These
the
headphones,
spirit box, yeah.
These headphones don't let you hear anything, but then the spirit box is so loud I can't hear anything but just.
So Nicole will blast out basically what she hears, and then we'll ask questions to her and see if we can get into contact with some of the spirits.
Okay, guys, so if there's anyone that would like to communicate, me and Ed and I, thank you. Thank you for being here. Please communicate with us through the spirit box. Ed's going to ask questions, and I am going to listen.
Okay, you want
This one.
Leave me alone.
leave you alone. Okay. So Nicole now is under, this is what's called the Estes method because it was created in Estes Park where The Shining was written.
And a little bit of music.
Okay, so we have some music.
Since 1990.
So you've been here since 1990? Who do I have the privilege of talking to today?
I don't feel like going. I'm just behaved. Behaved? I don't know what she just said.
And you don't feel like going. You just behaved.
More music? Country music?
Who are we talking to?
Indeed. Being.
It's them.
It almost sounded like she said being lost.
Interesting. So Rose, are you lost? Do you need help finding your way? Or wherever this is we're talking to.
Over the moon?
Over the moon. Very poetic.
Light and in the existentially.
Communicate.
For the interview.
That's interesting for the interview. These almost sound like they're today's problems rather than yesteryear's. The red and pot's going off.
More music.
Thank you for turning that off.
Foxture.
Foxtrot.
He's calling.
I'm agitated.
You have been all night.
More music. Music.
But does anybody want to talk to us? Because we're not really getting anything that's of substance that I can discertain.
Big long pause. The people.
Okay, tell me about the people.
Jazz music. More music.
So one thing that we've had a lot of on this trip, in the box, and even when we've done things like this, a lot of music has been playing rather than voices coming through.
Don't touch me.
So someone evidently is. Are you touching Nicole? Who is this that's touching Nicole?
It's a long pause. More music.
Ava.
Ava. So can you please tell me who is touching Nicole? What's your name?
I don't mind speaking.
Evidently.
This town was bought.
Okay. I could see that.
Never.
Thomas.
Thomas.
Long pause.
This town was bought.
What cat?
Okay, we'll give this just a few more minutes, a few more seconds probably. And then we'll take her out. And then collect. Ask her what
Said
she
my
felt.
man. Could have been said my ma'am or said mama.
Said mama.
There was a woman that came through, but I don't know what she said.
The lady who just came through, can you be a little more precise in telling Nicole?
I was.
You were precise.
Shelley.
Shelley.
I can't. They're just not seating. I don't know about that last word. Maybe seeing.
Okay. So someone bought this town,
Eugene.
and then Thomas came up on there.
Opening up.
They're just not seeing opening up. Because I can imagine in the old days that people
They were up in the office.
would buy towns, but they'd have enough money where they actually buy off people. They could kind of do whatever they wanted. You'd have the sheriff under their wing, own all the brothels and casinos,
Long pause.
the banks.
You like your life? It faded out at the last.
You like your life. So did you feel like someone was touching you?
On my
in your
back.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if there's like a scratch or something there, but yeah, no, they were
Can't breathe.
You can't breathe? I can breathe. Why can't you breathe?
So how did you feel? I mean, what did you get? Did you get anything out of what the stuff you were saying?
No. So I wasn't paying attention to what my words I was saying. I was just
Okay,
telling
well,
you
good. That's
what was going on.
that's
I
what
had
you're supposed to be doing. Yeah.
no idea what was going on.
Yeah.
I know I couldn't hear that girl. I don't even know what she said now. I just blurted it out. Because it like faded in the end.
I mean, there wasn't really a lot that was very cohesive.
Yeah.
But one thing is that someone bought this town,
Okay.
and so that was kind of interesting. Because like I was saying, I was telling them that, which I could see happening, where you have some powerful person who owns a sheriff, who owns
Oh God, yeah.
everything, and owns all the women.
Oh
You
yeah.
know, and that's
you can't work here.
You can't work here unless you unless you take care of me first.
Right.
Yeah.
Isn't that how that works in general?
Yeah.
In the world.
Yeah.
So if you had a whole town, like think about how it works in like a corporation.
Exactly.
Like, of course it would happen in a whole town.
Well, there we go.
See? Of course it happens in a whole town. If you got that much power, that much leverage.
So anyway, that was kind of interesting. At least that part of it was.
Okay. Oh, because I think one of them said bought.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was bought. Or
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone was scratching your back.
Yeah, somebody
That's
did
true.
touch me. Help you from what, babe? What's going on? Is there someone bad here? Don't we have sage?
We do.
Shall we sweep the place?
We have sage. We also have the that.
Oh, the sample.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably a good one.
That's probably a good one to do.
We will sweep the place to help you rid of all evil and unwanted. We have garlicky onion breath. Yum.
It's a good salmon you made here.
Mm-hmm.
Hello there. Here we go.
Nobody talks to us.
We're trying to.
You're right. I am sorry. We are not talking to you. We're trying to just listen to you. Okay. Now that my rods are straight, are the 3 people that were here earlier still all here?
Cross for yes, open for no.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought we all knew what this was.
So
all
there
3.
yes.
Whoa.
Whoa.
This is so strong.
That was a strong one.
Whoa. Okay, so all 3 of you are here. Wonderful. Please bring them back to straight. Thank you so much. Are you the mother and 2 children that they talk about? in the hotel? Is it 3 adults here that are still residing in the hotel?
I'm only 6.
I'm only 6.
Okay. So there's at least 1 child and 2 adults? Are these adults? Okay, yes. Yes. Ooh. Can you straighten these back out for me? And the other one? Thank you so much. Oh, a little far. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Are the 2 people with you, are they your parents? Are they your family? Do you know them from previous? Did they kidnap you? What else could he possibly be? Did they adopt you? I mean, you had to have known them prior if they adopted you. Did they...
Hunt.
Hunt.
Hunt for what? Did they hunt you? Or you want me to hunt? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Or do you want me to hunt for these answers? I'm trying to.
Can you point to where the 3 of you are?
Can you move these to where you guys are? In the... I moved. That was...
Williams.
Isn't that Bill's name? Is this where you guys are?
That's where they are.
Is over here to the right?
Yeah.
Are you with?
Yes, it's me.
You're with 2 adults. Is it a man and a woman? Are they a couple? Is it 2 women that are with you? Is it 2 men that are with you?
Like it's trying to go. Yeah.
I'm like paying attention to the phone. Waiting for him to respond to
respond,
me.
yeah.
When I'm paying attention to these things.
So that was a yes.
Yeah. Okay, so it's 2 men. Are these... Can you straighten these back out for me? It seems like he's getting weaker. He was really strong in the beginning.
Getting weak. Maybe.
Not so much anymore.
Yeah.
That was good. That was really good. I felt that. Can you do the other one? Oh, there you go. Good. Thank you. These two men, were they minors?
I think that's no. They're kind of going out.
Pull.
Pull. You want them closer? I got them closer. Is that what you want? My phone is over there charging. You can drain whatever battery you need from it. So they're not minors. So what could they possibly be? Businessmen? Two businessmen?
Like bankers or?
What about criminals? Are they two outlaws? Thieves?
Yep. Yeah, it's having a hard time, but that's a yes.
Real fucking weak.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is a yes.
So they're criminals.
Okay, oh, that was me. I just like twitched. My whole hand twitched. I don't know why. That was weird. So you have two criminal daddies that have taken you in, essentially. Oh, I gotta move, guys. Okay.
Nobody talks to us.
I keep saying.
I know.
But we are talking to you now. What do you want to talk about? Let's talk about your criminal past. Tranquil.
Tranquil.
Do you feel like you're in a tranquil space? Do you feel like the people in the hotel try their best to make this as tranquil as they can for you guys? I think it's pretty peaceful.
Yeah.
I'm like so uncomfortable right now. I don't know why. Okay. Poor kid.
You still want to talk to us with the rods?
You are not safe.
Well, we don't want to hear that. What's going to happen to us? I think they still want to talk. They're just getting really... Hell. Hell is going to happen to us?
Can you straighten these out? Straighten out my rods, please. you done with these? I can feel like the magnetism between the two of them. It's insane.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
You feel that?
Can you straighten out the rods? No. Are we done with the rods?
Salt.
Salt? Right, I'm gonna say we're done with the rods then. These are cool.
I think they got weak.
Yeah,
They had a rough time.
At first it was
Manipulating.
so strong.
Yeah.
And then by the second time it was just as strong, and then the third time it was not as strong. You'd be like fucking through them, you know? Like,
People can't hear me.
people cannot hear you
My
unless
goodness.
they have a machine to be able to do so. And I am so sorry for that. We are just not as open on this side to having things around to where we could listen to you all the time. We're getting there. Slowly.
And we're trying hard.
Right. I don't know why I keep calling it that. Just have new names for things, guys, okay? Don't mind me. How about we cleanse the room to make sure that we don't have hell? Sound good? And then that way you feel safe. Alright, so we're gonna light this.
So what does this do? What's the whole premise of this particular piece of wood?
Oh, I would have to look all of that up. You tell them. I have no idea. I know that it helps cleanse from evil spirits.
Right. But it keeps the good ones intact, right? The good ones still stay.
It does. Wherever the sage will just remove up everything.
Like bleach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we don't necessarily want to get rid of everything. We just want to get rid of everything we don't want.
Yeah, so right. Everything. Any possibility of any evil.
Right.
Yeah.
Problem.
What's the problem?
Yeah, what's the problem now?
Evil.
We're getting rid of evil right now.
They vacuum everything here, guys. If you do not see these vacuum marks, you should see them.
Yeah.
Okay? Because, man.
Walter.
What about Walter? Is he here? Walter's the elevator.
That's right.
Why have you come?
We told you before. I think we've done everything.
Yeah, you did it.
Whoop.